we had a situation with our son where it came to like using the N-word.
Mm.
And this is like a very weird thing, you know, like I know it's supposed to be like this cut and dry thing. Like nobody says this or only, but it's not. It's just not, because it's not nobody says this, because somebody does say it. People do say it.
Mm-hmm.
Who says it? Who gets to say it?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Either way, like just the whole thing has always been complicated. It's fucking complicated, because the truth is, like, it's not a good thing, right? To call somebody the N-word, but I guess it kind of depends. Like the origin of it is not a good thing.
Right.
I think everybody knows that.
Right.
But somehow this thing turned into
like my boy.
like it's just a slang.
Yeah.
And
my dog, my boy.
like I was talking about earlier, I grew up in New York, in Queens in the 90s, which is a different world. And now I live here across the country in suburbia. This is night and day from how I grew up. And where I grew up, everybody said it. It did not matter the color of your skin. White people said it. Asian people said it. Black people said it. Hispanic people said it. Everybody said it. And it was not ever said in a racist way. Ever. It was just part of our speech. You know, and this is a weird thing that I could grow up this way. Being super comfortable saying that to any of my friends in front of my parents, in front of my grandparents. Like, that was just the way we talked. Mm-hmm. Being 40 now, being gone from New York for that long, it would make me feel, I have a thing about saying it. Like, even if I do say it, it feels weird.
Right. Yeah. It's interesting.
But now, it's okay for me to say it because I am Hispanic, right? Now, this whole thing is so nuts because we have a perfect dilemma. My dad wasn't born here, which is if you look up the N-word handbook, if you want to if you have the ability to have a pass, your parents can't be born here or something. I think you can be Hispanic. I don't know. That's like a asterisk in the handbook, right? We can say it because we're dark enough. Yeah. Our parents weren't born here, so I can say it, right? Like, who makes these freaking rules up? Right. Now, we have a son. Both of us are Hispanic. Our son's name is Hispanic as it's about, bro, if they fucking just looked at him on a list, he would get fucking deported. Trump might come after him until they see him.
Right. Yeah.
And then they'll be like, we obviously got the wrong one.
Right.
You know? Because he is white as shit. And
his name is?
Nah, I don't want to. Just imagine the most Hispanic name on the planet. Right. And he has it. Yeah. Like stereotype, that's the one. Yes. And if it's not that one, it's the other one. Mine is that one. His is the other one. Oh, shit. But he's white as shit.
Right.
So it'd be fucking weird, wouldn't it?
Right. Yeah.
Does he have a pass? Because I don't know. So, like, what the fuck, man? Yeah. Like, what is this thing? What is the right thing? What is the wrong thing? Yeah. What is the intention? Right. I mean, I don't think there is an answer. This is one of those things. I don't know that there is an answer. Because, like, at first we kind of... So, the thing was, he was, I guess, like I said, here in suburbia, they're hanging out with the neighborhood kids, and somebody is talking about giving out passes. And I guess our kid might have been giving passes out. You know, he's like, oh, I know you guys don't believe me, but I actually am. You know, I can give passes, you know, like I have authority, bro. Believe me. Look at my junior high school ID. Look at my name. You know, I can give you a pass. So somebody overheard him giving passes out. And at first we kind of like, we know what it is. Like, we also living where we live. You say that around the wrong people. Like, nobody gives a shit. Wait, my dad grew up in New York in the 90s. My mom's Hispanic. My dad, nobody's waiting for that shit. Yeah. It is life. It is what it is. This is, you know, so, and ultimately just like have some situational awareness of what is going on and who you're around and the whole thing and the intention behind what you're doing and saying. So we, like, at first when we had a talk with him about this, it was like, dude, you can get in serious trouble for this type of shit, you know? But then later on, I had to have a talk with him about this whole thing, like about everything that I'm talking about here. And I'm like, dude, I get it. I was like, it's not that easy though. Like, don't feel super bad about it. I know you weren't like, this shit is so fucking complicated. Mm-hmm. But dude, if it is that fucking serious, then maybe it should just completely go away.
Right.
But that's never going to happen. That's never going to happen. And at the end of the day, it's a bunch of fucking sounds that we make with our mouth. Do you know who you are? Is that what you are? Because if it's not, then who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Don't let it have that power over you.